And I think we're just going to go for it. Ready, set, and action. Do.
We are live! Oh, for booting up cold!
Groovy.
No, Waspinator has a headache in his whole body.
How am I gonna fix that?
Give me some sugar, baby.
I don't think so.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yes.
Oh, great! We're all gonna die!
Perkalabba ding dong!
Isn't that adorable?
It's showtime, Breaux Show.
Good evening. Are you ready? It's time for the hype of the night, the Breaux Show. And now, here's everybody's favorite two-stepping host, Michael Breaux. Well, hey there, hi there, and ho there, and welcome everybody to the Breaux Show Live. That's right, Brunch with Breaux here on Fridays at 11 a.m., not p.m., Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for joining us this morning. Rock and roll. Yes, we were out last week because we had a few technical difficulties, a.k.a. Alf was trying to do too much with the system. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I really just wanted to get online and connect with my Melmacian friends. You know, Alf, your planet blew up. Rhonda is gone, man. She took off. She went to Venus and found some other dudes. Listen, I got picked up that one time by the alien task force before she could pick me up. She doesn't know what kind of a hunk of man I am. I don't know what to tell you, Alf. You got to make it to Venus. How am I going to do that? Well, you can talk to Elon Musk. I bet he can help you out. I got to make a phone call. And while Alf is going to make a phone call, let's go ahead and say hello to everybody again. Welcome to the Breaux Show, everybody. I am Michael Breaux, your host of the Breaux Show. Along with us is Alf, who's making a phone call to Elon Musk right now. We also have intern dear number 4. Say hello, intern dear number 4. And we also have Judge Deer. Judge Deer, how you doing today? Well, there you go, folks. There we are all here. We're about to do the show and have some fun. But first, we've got to go through our sponsors. First up, of course, is REtroCon 2021, the convention for the retro fan in you, coming to you from Oaks, Pennsylvania at September 25th and 26th, 2021. It will be an awesome show. Showing up at the show this year is going to be not only Mark Watts, one of the great artists who put together all those G1 toy art box pieces for us back in the 80s, but also Kent McCord from Adam 12 and Farscape. Yes, he played the dad to Ben Browder's character on Farscape. We got William Catt, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. That's right, he's going to be there. But unfortunately, I do have to announce, and it was announced last week, that Alan Oppenheimer is unavailable to attend due to some commitments that he has back home on the West Coast. So unfortunately, this year he will not be able to make it. However, he has stated to the REtroCon team that he will try to make it for next year, hopefully. So that's okay. Alan, we wish you the best. You are one of our close friends and one of our best buddies. I got to hang out with you for a while last time you were here at REtroCon, so I really hope everything is good, and we look forward to having you back for the next REtroCon. I really can't wait to see you again, even if it's another year from now. And you got to be extra safe. We totally get that. So, yeah. Also, JoeBattleLines.com, or JBL, run by our good friend Fred, a.k.a. Leonardo T. Dragon. Be sure to visit JoeBattleLines.com for all your G.I. Joe news, including a new book coming out from the Rank and File team that continues their great source on the G.I. Joe toys of this, our current generation, including some of the last toys from the G.I. Joe Collectors Club. Be sure to check out the link for that on JBL's Facebook pages and whatnot, too. Also, be sure to check out Super Exciting Outrageous Toy Review, or SEO Toy Review, on YouTube, run by our good friend Kevin. Again, sometimes you might even see us pop up on there, but I know he's been doing some other talks with other friends along the way as well, and having just a little bit of fun, and talking more Power Ranger stuff. He's a big Power Rangers fan, so check that stuff out. Also, last but not least, Tinkerbee's Toy and Comic Store, located in Allentown, New Jersey. Be sure to check them out for all your retro toy needs. They have a lot of great stuff there, a lot of cool toys, and I know I got to go out there in the next week or two because they've been doing some great stuff. Make sure to check out their Facebook page too, because they also do some great live feeds every couple days or so, it seems like, where they're selling toys through those live feeds as well. Be sure to check them out and watch what they're doing. Also, again, now this is definitely not last, but definitely not least. Let's do it.
Nestle Waters North America Incorporated, Deer Park, and any affiliates are not a sponsor, official or unofficial, of the Breaux Show. In fact, we're pretty sure they couldn't care less about the Breaux Show or Michael Breaux. No deer were harmed in the making of this disclaimer.
That's right, Deer Park Water, the official, unofficial drink of the Breaux Show. Deer Park, where it tastes like real deer. Now, Spin Master Snakes, take it away. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, the guys can hear it in here too. Rock on. I don't know what you're talking about, Alpha. Are you still on the phone? Yes. Okay, well, stay on the phone. It is great music. Thanks, Spin Master Snakes, for that music interlude there. Woo, boy. All right, folks, thank you for stopping on by. Thank you for stopping by with the Breaux Show here. It's going to be a little bit of a short show this week, being a little bit extra crazy this week in the studio, trying to get things put together. I'm actually working on a new format for the way I actually show the graphics for the show during these live radio feeds, where you don't see my face, not yet, but possibly next week. We shall see. I'm working on a couple of new ways to do that and see if we can actually pull that off, so you might actually see my face from time to time, as opposed to just hearing me talk. I mean, I do have an awesome voice. I mean, I can talk really low and have a lot of fun. Or I can talk a little fast, a little crazy and whatnot, and have some fun too. We also got, the deers here. We got Alf. We have a lot of fun. So I'm working on those format changes, and it's going to be the same stuff. However, because I was working on that, I didn't get a chance to do news you can use this week. Sorry about that. However, in the last 2 weeks, since we didn't do a show last week, we have made sure to stay up with a couple other things, though, including this little show called Loki from Disney+. Yes, that's right. Loki has been playing. We're now on episode 3 that aired this week. We had episode 2 last week, and I just have a couple general thoughts on it. Nothing too crazy, but I want to know what you guys think too. Make sure to post in the comments on our chat here. Be sure to put it on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page, on our Instagram page. Let us know what you're thinking, what you think about the Loki show so far. I've just got a couple thoughts about episodes 2 and 3. So, first up, what I really loved about episode 2 is that we got a little bit more explanation of things from the perspective of the TVA through Mobius's character, what their beliefs are, who they are, that they were created by the TVA, that the agents there were, quote, created by the TVA, and that we really got a sense that they believe wholeheartedly in their system, but you get the sense that maybe the time keepers there, maybe they're not real. Maybe they're not there. I don't know. They're like these godlike creatures. But then again, Loki is technically the god of mischief. We also got to see Loki, this version of Loki, who hadn't experienced yet, read the notes on Asgard's destruction from Thor Ragnarok. And you could see the emotion on his face when he was doing that. And it gutted me. Like, you could see him tearing up. But also, during that point, he was also investigating how this variant Loki that we learned about in the first episode, how this variant Loki could be hiding from the TVA. And he figured out that this variant Loki could be hiding in points of time where there are actual disasters. That means that they could hide in that point in time and not be found by the TVA because it's an event that's supposed to happen. I thought that was just some really great, brilliant Doctor Who level writing for time travel even. I just love that. So how does he explain that to Mobius? He destroys the man's salad. It's this great metaphor where he takes Mobius' salad that he's eating for lunch, this great lunchroom scene, and he destroys the salad. I just love that. And I love Tom Hiddleston just like, okay, imagine the salad is Asgard, and now I'm going to take this and pour this drink into it and destroy it. And that is where the variant is hiding. And you can just see Mobius going, man, you're destroying my salad. Wow. Wow, man, you're destroying my salad. Like, it was brilliant. You have to see this episode just for that scene alone. So to prove the theory, they went to Pompeii, an event that's supposed to happen, that can't change, that can't be changed, and they did all these things that they could do to mess it up. Loki's just telling people, run, 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 run. Nothing happens. It doesn't destroy the timeline or anything like that. And again, I thought that was cool. So that led them to an event that happens in 2077 at a big convenience store called Roxcart, aka from the company Roxxon, who I remember from Transformer comics. Go figure. But at that place, at this store, you see the variant Loki doing its thing, controlling people's minds, kind of like what Scarlet Witch was doing with their own green enchantment magic. And then they reveal themselves as a female version of Loki, little horns and all, with one broken off. They have a little bit of a fight. They get together, Loki and this variant Loki. Then she sets off her master plan, which is to bomb the timeline, the main timeline, the sacred timeline, with all these reset charges and effectively destroying what the timeline is. And then she escapes through a time door to another apocalyptic event where she can hide, and Loki chases after her as Mobius is like, so no. And that's how we ended episode 2. Again, I just love that. But then episode 3 upped the ante. We barely saw the TVA. We'll get to that in a moment. But at the beginning of episode 3, we see the variant Loki watching things happen through security cameras at the very end of the last episode. So we get a little bit of a bumper into the last few minutes of the last episode. And then we see her escaping into the TVA. She went straight to the TVA to try and see the actual timekeepers. She found out from a guard she enchanted who they are. I was like, okay, I see where this is going. This is very cool. I like this a lot. And she gets stopped by Loki. Loki finds his daggers, he stops her, and then they escape again from other TVA agents into this planet that's about to be destroyed by a moon in a few hours. During this time, these two kind of bond together. You see Loki and female Loki, who likes to be called Sylvie, a nice little twist on that character too, to talk together. They realize they're both absolutely, it seems like they're both Lokis. They have a nice discussion while on a train to their destination, and they talk about their magic. They talk about how they love. They talk about just how they've been living through all this time. And again, I love their banter. I don't want to give it all away. There's a lot of great videos out there by other companies like Screen Crush and Nerdist that break down all the different tie-ins and call-outs and shout-outs and everything and all the hidden gems and whatnot in the episode. I'm just telling you my excitement for the episode was just great. But it was when they got to the location on the train, after a couple mishaps and whatnot, when they got to this alien cityscape to get onto the shuttle to escape the planet, you see this amazing run through the city as they're trying to get to it, as things are starting to blow up and just get destroyed and everything. You see this amazing 5-minute single take, single actual in-camera take almost of them running through the city, different things, stopping different things. Loki stopping the entire building falling on them till they get to the shuttle, and then it blows up before they can even get on it. And that's how the episode ended. It was a great cliffhanger. So we don't know if they're going to get off this planet or not. We don't know if this variant Loki or this our Loki that we know, that we're starting to fall in love with again from 2012, are going to escape or not. And that's how it ended. That's how you do a TV show. Every episode builds into another. Every episode builds a story into the next one and gives you a little bit here, a little bit there, and gives you some character development. And we got character development on everybody so far, including female Loki in one episode. So I can't wait for the next episode. I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. I'm over the moon excited about this series, and I really cannot wait to see more Loki, see more female Loki, to see more Mobius next week. He wasn't in this week's episode. Little side note, if you haven't watched episode 3 yet, it's a lot shorter than episodes 1 and 2. Episodes 1 and 2 were about 55 minutes. This one was like 35 or 37 minutes, and that was it. So be prepared for that. But it doesn't feel like it. It just goes straight through, and you are ready to rock. Whoo! Yeah, so that was Loki, and I highly recommend, if you haven't got Disney Plus, get it. Try to watch this series. Try to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier. Try to watch WandaVision. They fit into the MCU seamlessly, and from my perspective, and I love it. So, whoo, boy, that is a lot. Now, on to one of our favorite segments again. That is right. We are going to... there we go. First, we got a player disclaimer.
Nestle Waters North America Incorporated, Deer Park, and any affiliates are not a sponsor, official or unofficial, of the Breaux Show. In fact, we're pretty sure they couldn't care less about the Breaux Show or Michael Breaux. No deer were harmed in the making of this disclaimer.
The unofficial official drink of the Breaux Show, Deer Park. Where it tastes like real deer. And that leads us into...
This week in Geektastic History.
That's right, folks. It is time for This Week in Geektastic History, where we teach you some fun, crazy facts about life in general from this past week. Just some random facts that we found fascinating and we think are maybe a little bit geeky. So, first up, of course, is June 21st, 1788. It was on this date in 1788, New Hampshire would become the ninth and last state needed at the time to sign and ratify the Constitution of the United States, thus making it the law of the land. That is right, and it was later that year or next year in March where it officially became everything. That's what they followed. So we the people of these United States to ensure domestic yes, you know it. You learned this in school. I didn't read it all, of course, because I had other things to do, but I know that it is the law of the land. So that was ratified as of June 21st, 1788. With July 4th right around the corner, might be important to know that. Also, June 25th, 1988, teenager then, Debbie Gibson, then called Deborah Gibson, now back to Debbie Gibson, had her first #1 hit with Foolish Beat off her debut album, Out of the Blue. This solidified her as one of the youngest artists at the time to ever have a #1 on the Billboard charts. Through her early career to now, she has remained a talent and to be heard and enjoyed by many generations. Seriously, if you have seen this woman in the last couple years even, she does a show on Sirius, and she does a couple tours over the last few years as well. She has phenomenal singing voice. And to think that she was writing some of her hit songs at such a young age and still writing today, I think that's great. And I admit, back in 88, I might have had a little crush on her. I mean, look at the hair. Look at her styling. Look at her singing. She was super cute back then. That was some slow skate music at the skating rinks, man. That's what it was. Slow skate music. We got to bring back skating rinks, man. We got to do that. I need to do a special from a skating rink. Yes, that's got to happen. Bro Patrol, remind me that I need to do a show from a skating rink at some point. Last but not least, and I would play some music and everything from this in my next one for Geektastic, but unfortunately I think it would be flagged by YouTube, so I'm not playing any music or any scenes or anything, but I can show the pictures. So last but not least, on June 23rd, 1989, movies stopped being the same for the summer again. After Superman over a decade earlier, and Star Wars and everything, now we've got Batman. Tim Burton's Batman is released on June 23rd, 1989. Moviegoers got to see a comedic actor in the role of the Dark Knight against the Joker of a character in Jack Nicholson. Michael Keaton was an unconventional choice along with Kim Basinger as his love interest, but this team with Tim Burton's direction brought forth a darker toned and yet fun take on the Caped Crusader, and Batman has never been the same, but always better now ever since. I remember vividly that when this movie came out in the summer of 1989, this was right when I was coming out of 8th grade, about to start 9th grade, my first year in high school. This was like the biggest blockbuster of the time. This was literally my transition from middle school to high school summer. And I saw it in the theater multiple times. I remember that when Blockbuster was first coming up, this was one of the first videos that seemed to be almost immediate to the store. And when I say immediate, it was out that summer. The next summer was on VHS that you could rent it. So almost a year, but that seemed very quick because it was almost, it was like 6 months or 8 months or something like that. Not like the normal year and a half before we'd see it on VHS again. It was just great. So you saw it in the theater and then you were able to start watching it again very soon. That iconic score, the direction, the look, the feel, and Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne and Batman, I just love that. It was so different, yet it worked for this movie. I absolutely loved it. So if you've never seen Tim Burton's Batman, go watch it. Yes, the the one from 2006, 2007 or so, those are good. I like them a lot. They're more reality-based and whatnot. But this first Tim Burton Batman set the tone for that. It's what set the tone for Batman the Animated Series. And that is one of the single greatest animated series of all time. Hands down. So, yeah, that's how good this movie is. Whew. Now, hashtag Just Breaux It. JustBreaux as an X-ray IT, where you can find us on Twitter at The Breaux Show, on Facebook / The Breaux Show, Instagram at The Breaux Show, even on TikTok at The Breaux Show. I want to hear your Just Breaux It stories. Just Breaux It, doing a good deed a day for no reason if just to see someone smile. There's something to be said about doing that. Matter of fact, just this morning, full confession time, I've actually been eating better and doing a little bit better for myself, just Breaux It for myself to do a little bit better. I've lost a little bit of weight, which is good. But every couple weeks, I treat myself to a little breakfast from a bad place, McDonald's. Bad in the sense that it's not great food for you necessarily, but it tastes really good. It's so good. So I treated myself to a little breakfast from McDonald's this morning, and I'm going through the drive-thru. I go to pay, and as I'm paying, no, normally they're saying, the person who's taking your money is like, you know what? Hey, have a great day, or, oh, thank you, go pick up at window 2 or whatnot. This lady who did it this morning was like, thank you, sir. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. I hope you have a great day. With this sincerity and this beautiful smile, and she was just super sweet. And I said the same thing back. I'm like, thank you so much. You have a great day too, ma'am. Like, just that. It wasn't that I was even having a bad day. I didn't have on my face that I looked like I was sad or anything. I was having a pretty good morning. Just, it was nice to see that. And it was so sincere and genuine and a little bit extra than a normal, thank you, sir, have a great day. It was, thank you, you have a great day. It was just super sweet and kind. And that in itself is the essence of Just Breaux It. It wasn't like she was trying to make me feel better. It wasn't like she was doing anything different than what she might normally do in her own life. But just that little extra effort made me even smile more on a good day. So that is the essence of Just Breaux It. Hashtag Just Breaux It. Smile at, open a door for someone who looks like they need a door open for them. Pay for that cup of coffee for someone behind you. Heck, just smile at someone that looks like they're having a bad day or even a good day. You might just make their day even better regardless. So do me a favor, tell me your stories. Go on Facebook.com/The Breaux Show. Go on Twitter @The Breaux Show. Go on Instagram @The Breaux Show. Or on TikTok @The Breaux Show. Do hashtag Just Breaux It and tell me your Just Breaux It stories so I can share them here for everybody to listen to. Whew. All right, folks, that is it for our kind of quick and short show today. Nothing too crazy or anything like that. We just have a little bit of fun. I just got to say, next week we're going to do a little bit more. I'm going to hopefully have this new format for showing the graphics and everything for you. Just have a little bit more fun. Maybe you'll even see my face starting with the next show. Who knows? I haven't decided yet. We're going to see. I got to build a little backdrop for myself as well. So we'll see how that works. Also, I'm going to talk to Alf here. He's still on the phone with Elon Musk. He's trying to get to Venus. We'll see if he gets there. But maybe we need to do a special about Alf's origins, the show itself, what he was on, what he did after the show, and how he ended up on the Breaux Show, because that's just crazy. What are you talking about? I just came here because you're awesome. And you've got cats outside. Listen, those cats, those are our cats now. We don't want you to eat them. But they look so tasty. No. They're beautiful cats. Leave them alone. Oh, man. Well, Elon said we're going to talk next week to you about Elon, okay? All right. Well, I may not be here. Okay. Ha! Kill me, even on other planets. Ha! Oh, my gosh. All right, folks. That is it for this week's show. Thank you for stopping by and tuning in. We'll be back next week with a little bit bigger show, potentially. And who knows? We might talk a little bit about a holiday happening next week called July 4th. Little fireworks. You never know. Have a great day, everybody. Let's have Spin Master Snakes take us out. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Take us out, Spin Master Snakes. Nah. Yeah. All right. Thanks for stopping on by. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to everybody who helps out with the show today. To all of our Breaux Patrol fans, if you're listening to the show right now, you are a hashtag Breaux Patrol member. You are now part of this family. Be sure to check in back with us every week. Also, Just Breaux It. Do a good deed today. Tell us your stories. And also, have fun. Have a great weekend. And enjoy a great day. You can make your stay great by just being happy. That's all you got to do. And look within yourself to just have a good day. And that's all there is. We're going to go check out some new toys that we picked up too. Might even put some pictures up over the weekend. Have a great one, guys. Rock on, everybody. And that's it. We are out. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow or next week. Rock on, everybody. Hashtag Just Breaux It and do a good deed a day. We're out of here.